Alright, do I have everything? God, Cat. As soon as I sit down, you want to make noise. Really? Come here. Oi. Jump up on the bed. Hey, you sleep on. Sleep. I'm trying to film. Okay, good chat. Alright guys, hi, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Today I am unboxing makeup I have already unboxed. Due to my insecurities, I have filmed this video twice already. Not liked either of them, so I am actually going to give it my third attempt. Which means I have unboxed everything, which is okay because it does save some time getting everything out of the box. You'll see all the boxes in the thumbnail, but yeah, like I said, this is my third attempt at filming this. I did take some photos of all the palettes, so I can use them later on, untouched. So yeah guys, this basically is a full face of brand new makeup. I have been waiting for some of these items for about a month. I'm still actually waiting for my... Jeffree Star mystery boxes. I'm hoping they come today or tomorrow, because then I can film. I am currently off work because we did have some more cases of COVID, and as soon as we get any cases, my work closes because I work in the casino. I'm just going to leave him there and hope he just sits and be quiet. So this is my cat. His name's Rocky. He's a rescue. I've had him for a year now. He only has one eye. I don't know where he lost the other one, but he never found it again. And he's the love of my life. He spent a good half an hour sleeping on my shoulder this morning when I woke up, and now he's been extra. Go to sleep! As I was saying, I'm hoping for my mystery boxes from Jeffree Star to finally come, because I've been waiting for almost 8 weeks. And it's really annoying. Oh my god, there's cat hair all over my face and all over everything. But yeah, I'm hoping they come in the next couple of days. They have actually been in the city that I live in for the last 5 days. The tracking has not been updated, so I don't know why it's not been delivered. It's annoying because I can't do anything about it. I just have to wait. But yeah, let's get straight into the makeup. So I have quite a few palettes. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I bought too much, guys. I bought too much. Don't judge me. 5, 6. And then I bought the rest of all the little Elf Bite eyeshadow palettes because I love the last 3 that I bought. I had to get the rest of them because I finally got, because I saw them restocked at Kmart, so I bit the bullet and I bought all of them. So these are all the little Elf Bite eyeshadows. I absolutely love the formula of Elf, and they haven't actually had these Elf Bite ones, well, at least in the Kmart that I shopped in for ages, and I saw them about 2 weeks ago. I bought the first 3 because I wanted to test out the formula. Love the formula. I did a reel on my Instagram or my TikTok. Go check that out. I'll link my Instagram and my TikTok down below. But yeah, I bought these. So these 2, they're actually all quite neutral. So these are neutral, and then I bought the rose one, and then another one. These are all the neutral ones. The look I did, I actually used 2 of them. I used the green palette and the blue palette. So I did 2 different eyes. Put a photo of that up on the screen. But I bought those, so I'm happy about them. I also did buy some makeup brushes. I bought some Collages, a Collages lipstick, my first ever lipstick from Collages. I have had a lip gloss. I bought a mirror which goes with this palette from Hank & Henry, which I'll talk to you about in a second. And then I also bought, put this box down there. And then I also bought this new foundation and this new concealer. So I bought this foundation, which is the DB brand, designer brands. So this is like a full coverage foundation. And then I bought a concealer to go with it. I've never tried anything from this brand. And actually saw this in a chemist because I had to pick up a subscription from the chemist for some medication that I'm taking. Because I've been feeling unwell. So I got that, and then I got a free brush. I didn't realise they had like a little promotion. Buy 2 of their products and you get a free brush. So I just bought this little brush. I did have an option of an eyeliner or mascara, which I don't really use. So I chose the brush instead, and I know a brush I will always use. The sticker actually says free with any 3 DB items, but I only bought 2, so I don't know why I got one of these for free. But I'm not complaining. But yeah, so let's get into the actual makeup itself. So I will start with the Hank & Henry items. So I got the Hank & Henry collaboration with, I don't know how to say that name. I think it's Bianca. I can't really read that writing. I think it's Bianca. And this collection is inspired by tie-dye. So I bought the collection. I've never bought anything from Hank & Henry. It came with a mirror and the palette. Now, if you wanted to buy these separately, it would total up to $70. But if you bought them together, it totaled to $60 US. But yeah, this is an all matte palette, which I didn't realise until I opened it. But it's a really, really pretty palette. The unicarton looks exactly the same as the palette itself. It has a 24 months expiry date. It's made in China. It is cruelty and vegan free. And yeah, it's a really, really pretty palette. I've never tried anything from Hank & Henry. I probably already said that 3 times. But anyway, let's open her up. Really, really pretty. I did take some photos of the palette itself, which I will put up on my Instagram eventually when I write up a review on my Instagram for this palette. If you know me, you know I love colour. So I'm really excited to play with this palette and to try Hank & Henry's formula. I have heard a lot of good things about his formula. So yeah, that's the mirror and the palette. I'm excited to play with that and do a makeup tutorial, a first impressions video, all that type of stuff in the future. I always say that. I will get to it one day. Alright guys, so the next palettes I've got are actually from Lumi Box's pop-up shop. So Lumi Box is a monthly subscription box that I am subscribed to. I get the premium and base box, and the premium retails for $99. Comes with 7 full-size items with a guaranteed value of at least $250 all the way up to $450 or $400. And the base box comes with at least 5 full-size items and a guaranteed value of at least $130. And you're only paying $49 for that box. Now guys, I do have an affiliate code with LumiBox, so if you want to save 10% off your first subscription box, use my code. I will put that up on the screen now. And I will link it down below as well. Now guys, I do want to mention that I do make a small commission from that code. But if you want to save some money, use my code. And guys, LumiBox does have a pop-up shop every month with heavily discounted items. So I bought these 2 palettes from their pop-up shop. I also have a couple more items that are actually coming with my premium base box for this month. They have just been shipped off. So I got these 2 palettes and I will show you what they look like. I actually did 2 pop-up shop purchases, so that's why the order came separately. But this is the first palette from Hip Dot. I've never tried anything from this brand, so I wanted to get this palette just because when I saw this color story, I had to have it. I love blue eyeshadows lately, and this is just stunning. It's really, really pretty. Now the packaging reminds me of a Morphe palette a lot, but I think the color story is really, really pretty, and I'm excited to try out this formula. Plus, I did get this heavily discounted. I think it was almost 50% off, if not 50% off. I don't know how much I paid for it, but it's probably about $22, $23 from the top of my head. So that's that first palette. Excited to play with this and try out this formula. And then I also had this palette from Ace Beauty. And this is what it looks like. Now, I have seen a lot of people receive these boxes in their BoxyCharm boxes in America. We can't get BoxyCharm here in Australia. But Lumi Box is basically the same as BoxyCharm, but the Australian version. Alright, so let's open this palette up. On the back it does say it's got a 12 months expiry date on it, and it is a cruelty-free palette as well. This is what the palette looks like. It's really, really pretty. On the back it's just plain green, and then when I open her up, bam! Colour. Oh, sorry cat. I scared him. Look how pretty that is. So, so pretty. I can't wait to play with this palette. Again, I haven't tried this formula, so I'm excited to try it. It's just really, really pretty. Some of the colours on camera don't show up as vibrant as they do in person. like this green blue. It's very, very bright and vibrant in person, but on camera it's not really showing up. But I'm still excited to try this palette. It does come with 15 shades and 3 of them are shimmers. The rest are mattes. But yeah, I'm excited about this palette. So that's palette number 3. Not including the e.l.f. ones. 3 big full-size ones and then 4 of the small e.l.f. bite palettes. Now the next palette I have is from Collages. And I am going to get the new collection. It launches tomorrow. I've saved some money and I'm going to get that. But this is the Escape Pod palette. I really wanted this palette after I got the Club Nebula palette. And I do also own 4 of their £6 eyeshadow palettes, which I purchased first. Then I got the Club Nebula palette. Loved that. So I got this palette. I also have all their highlighters but one. And I also did buy their liquid lipstick. That I will show you in a second. But oh, this is, oh no, that's the right side. This is what it looks like. So pretty. Oh, packaging is stunning. Now all of this is actually textured and raised. I think they're like swatches of makeup, maybe of this palette. I don't know if it's this palette, but it's really pretty. The lime green color is stunning and it's got a really good weight to it as well. I was kind of wary that this might come broken just because my Club Nebula palette had a couple of broken eyeshadows in it and they only refunded me $5. That company, I was like, for a $45 palette, you only refunded me $5 for broken shades. I think that was a little dodgy on their part. But this is what the palette looks like. I'm very grateful that none of the shades came broken in this palette. But it's just a really pretty color story and I cannot wait to play with this palette. Collages' shimmer formula is probably one of the best out there. So I'm excited to play with this palette. And then let's talk about their liquid lipstick. So the liquid lipstick, the packaging is really pretty. You just lift this up and then it's like kind of opens like origami style. Really pretty. It's like graffiti art. Really nice. And then the actual component itself is in a frosted glass, which is really nice. And it's got like a purple chrome lid. It's got a good weight to it. Now this is in the shade Collision and it's Collages' Tonic Liquid Lipstick in the shade Collision TM04. It's a really pretty shade. I bought this just because I wanted to test out their liquid lip formula. I've never tested out any of their formulas from their liquid lips before. I do have one gloss which I really like, but I wanted to buy a liquid lipstick. That is what the shade looks like. Really pretty. And guys, this formula smells exactly like a fresh sliced apple. It smells like apple juice, but the freshly squeezed apple juice. It's such a pretty scent. Yeah, I can't wait to use this in a makeup tutorial. I will also do a dry down test at the end of this video. We'll just do a swatch over my finger and just see how much it smudges. So I will let that dry down and then we can continue with the last 2 palettes I have to show you. So guys, the second last palette I have to show you is this one here from Luna Beauty, and this is the Moon Spell palette. I have been wanting this palette for such a long time. This palette completes my Luna Beauty eyeshadow palette collection and I'm so happy to have it. This has a really good weight to it and the packaging is stunning, so pretty. On the back has a ton of writing explaining all the ingredients in every shade. Manny always goes out of his way to put all the details in the packaging, which I'll show you in a second. Luna Beauty is Manny MUA's brand if you didn't already know. This palette is inspired by all his favourite witches from TV shows and movies, so I will read out some of their names. But the way you open this palette is you slide it out and it actually looks like a book. So it looks like a spell book, has the little binder here. And then guys, if you look here, it actually looks like it's got pages. Again, Manny MUA really puts all the details in his packaging. Just the tiny things really make the packaging stand out. This is what the palette actually looks like, really pretty. And this palette has a 12-month expiry date. It's cruelty and vegan free as well. Let's open her up. How pretty is she? I'm so excited to play with this palette. So some of the shade names are Prue, Piper and Phoebe and Paige. They're all from Charmed, I think. We've got Sabrina, we've got Samantha, I think like the twitchy witch one. We've got Nancy, Bonnie, Hermione from Harry Potter. Fiona, I don't know who that is. Sarah Winifred, again, I don't know all the witch and the references for these names, but I know Sabrina Teenage Witch, Samantha, the Twitchy Nose one, Hermione, obviously Hermione. And guys, I cannot wait to play with this palette. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm really happy I've got this in my collection. I also did buy his brush set, which I'll show you in a second. I just need to get some of my daily calcium intake for the day. Oh, my mouth is dry. I've been talking too much. Alright guys, so let me just show you what the brush little bag looks like. So I bought his brush set as well as this palette. I missed out on the first launch and I could have bought some of the brushes individually, but I wanted the full collection. Plus I got 6 extra brushes, 2 of each of a couple of the brushes. I think that makes sense. I bought 2 extra of 3 of the brushes, which makes 6 in total, because I like those types of brushes. That's what I'm trying to say. But this is what the bag looks like. It's got his logo embedded here, and then on the end it does have a little tag with the Lunar Beauty symbol on it. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's focusing. Good. Now I've just realized when I picked this up, I actually did buy the Hank and Henry eyeshadow brushes as well, and I put them all in here because I thought I'd finished the video, but I also didn't want to lose the Hank and Henry brushes because they didn't have like a makeup bag. So I'll quickly just show you the brushes I got. These are all the Hank and Henry ones. So you've got like the white head with the brown tips, really pretty. You've got the Hank and Henry like name, and then you've also got the brush names as well. So that's the Hank and Henry eye brushes. I bought them because they were on sale on his website when I bought the palette and mirror. I just forgot I had them. But yeah, let's talk about the Manny MUA brushes. So these are all the Manny MUA brushes. I have a ton here. I'll just quickly, oh, that's a Hank and Henry one. I'll put that there. I'll just quickly show you this one because this is the one that I did film with before I took the plastic out. This is the type of brush that I like. I like the synthetic brush heads. I don't really like the natural hair brushes. And then I do like one that's tapered and rounded at the end. So they're my favorite type of eye brushes to work with. Again, Manny really thinks about his packaging. It goes from black to grey to white, really pretty. And then it also does have the Lunar Beauty name there. And it also has the brush number on it as well. This is the LBE1, and I bought 2 extras of these, and I bought 2 extras of some other ones, but I can't remember which ones they are. But these are all the eye brushes. Oh, there's another Hank and Henry one in here. Put that out. These are all the brushes. Now the actual brush bundle comes with this bag and 7 eye brushes for a total of $35 US, which is a really reasonable price to pay. I'm really happy that I finally got them, and I'm going to try those brushes out when I do a makeup tutorial with this palette. So I'm going to save those brushes for this makeup tutorial. I'm just going to put the Hank and Henry brushes in here so I don't lose them. And then lastly, guys, we have the palette that every single person is talking about right now. This is the Blend Bunny palette. So this is from Blend Bunny Cosmetics, which is a small indie brand, which I'll link down below. And I first got introduced to this by Ali Dawson. I love watching her. I'll link her video down below, her makeup tutorial and review of this brand and palette. I watched the video and she raved about the formula of this brand. I have since watched other people talk about this on YouTube, and they have said the mattes in this palette blend themselves out. It's the best formula that they have tried, so I had to get it. I did have to wait a little bit just because it sold out instantly, so I did wait and got it when it got restocked on the same day. Really happy about that because it since has sold out again, which is great for an indie brand. I think this is a $45 palette, I can't really remember, and it did come in one of those bubble wrapped envelopes, which is fine, but I did get a little bit of damage to my Unicard. Nothing crazy. I have opened it, none of the shades are broken. But yeah, let's open this one up. Now Blend Bunny actually watched Ali Dawson's video and they loved it so much they actually gave her a discount code, so you can use her code, which I think is Ali Dawson 10. I'll link that down below anyway for you guys to use, so you can save yourself 10% off if you want to buy this palette. Sorry guys, my camera just stopped recording. This camera stops recording after 30 minutes. But what I was saying before the camera shut off was that Ali doesn't make any commission from that code. The company just wanted to reach out to her and give her a code for her users and subscribers to use. So yeah, let's open her up. Really, really pretty palette. This does have a 24 months expiry date on it, and it is vegan and cruelty free as well, and this palette is made in China. So this is what the palette looks like, same as the Unicorn. Now I do have a little bit of a dent on this here, and I do have a little bit of a dent here. So I was kind of surprised that none of the shades were broken, just because of the damage on the Unicorn and the palette itself. But I'm grateful that none of the shades came broken. And this is what the palette looks like, guys. It's so pretty. Just a beautiful color story. I'm so happy I got this palette. I love color, and this palette has everything you need if you love color. Now, I did watch Pop Lux review this palette as well, which I'll link down below. And he loved this palette as well. It's just a really pretty palette. My palette did come with a little bit of a mess on it, but none of the shades are broken, so it's okay. But yeah, guys, I'm really happy that I finally got this palette. It did take about 3 weeks to arrive, but I do live in the most isolated city in the world, so that's understandable, and Corona doesn't help either. But yeah, guys, that's everything in my little makeup haul unboxing video, take 3. I'm so excited to play with everything, and I'm so excited that I finally got everything. I was waiting for everything to come all in one go. I do have a Colourpop order coming. It's not a big order, but there are a few eyeshadow palettes that just got released that I kind of wanted to add to my collection. So I will do a separate unboxing video with that. It won't be a very long video just because there's not very many items in that box. But Colourpop is notorious for taking forever to arrive. I think I ordered that 2 weeks ago and hasn't even left the US yet. So I'll just do a separate video with that. Jeffree Star, I'll do a separate video with that. Oh yeah, let me quickly just do a swatch of this lipstick for you. It has completely dried down. Okay, so there is a little bit of a transfer, as you can see. It's a little bit of transfer on my finger as well, but nothing too crazy. But it's still a really pretty shade, and I'm excited to try that. So yeah, guys, that's everything in this video. I hope you've enjoyed this little unboxing video. It is take 3, so I'm hoping this one is the one that works for me. And guys, if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload a brand new video. And guys, also check out my Instagram and my TikTok, which I'll list down below, because I do post a lot of things on there that I don't film here on my YouTube channel. And guys, until next time, stay safe, and I will see you later. All my love. Bye.